Hi, ever wonder what it's like to work another profession or live in the underworld? Listen to unsuspecting riders give a 10 to 15 minute personal masterclass as I spontaneously interview them as they enter my taxi. I'm your host, Simon Rushton, and this is Taxi Chronicles. Morning. Yes, we're back with another rider, another episode. Today we have an interesting guy. It's going to be done anonymous. He was working for the supermarket in London Bridge area, and he's been there about a year plus. And if you remember that terrorist situation where there's that nutter on the bridge stabbing people or whatever, and he was there, so he's going to tell his version of the story of what he saw. Remember, it's the legitimate version, and we'll just take it from there. So nice to meet you here today, Bob.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Okay, so tell us about, you just finished your shift, you're standing up by London Bridge, and take it from there.
Yeah, so I was on the phone to my dad before I went into the station, don't need to use the reception, and I was just waiting there, and then I heard there's one woman who sort of ran down, just her on her own, and I didn't think anything of it, and then all these people, about, I would say,
so you're
100.
in the tube station?
I was outside the tube station,
okay,
sort
so
of on the main
run past
street.
Into the tube station?
She just ran away, like she was like in fear, and then there was one person, everyone was kind of looking around thinking that wasn't normal, and then I'd say about 100 people just started running.
So she
sprinting.
must have legged it from the get-go.
Yeah, so I think she was on the bridge.
She was on the bridge, and she was that scared she ran from the bridge
yeah.
all the way to the
because I saw her. Yeah, I saw her run from the top. So
you saw her running like a crazy woman.
Yeah, she was just running with all her stuff, just like sprinting, and then of course, then other people started running, and of course I didn't know what everyone was running it for, but I'm not gonna stand there and just be like, yeah, it's fine, because I know that area is notorious for all of that. So
that shows how fearful she was.
Yeah.
Something that happened to the bridge, I don't know whether it's in the middle or the what part, that she wasn't stopped running from there.
I think where it happened was like towards the other end. That's the thing. And then of course, because no one from our side would like probably would like be able to see what was going on there. But like when I was like down there, we couldn't really see anything. We could only hear stuff. So when we heard the gunshots, everyone was sprinting in. So we sprinted into the station, and then there was a tannoy saying, like, this is an emergency, critical, everyone stay inside the station. They started locking the doors.
Locking everyone in.
So I ran out of the station and pushed past everyone.
I'm not getting locked in here with this lot.
My dad was like, get the hell out of there. You can't be stuck inside. Because I was just thinking, what next? Someone's going to come in with a bomb.
Yeah,
someone's going to do this.
You need to be in a place where you can run. I ain't staying in the station.
Yeah, so I ran out of the station and I waited about 10 minutes. Nothing happened. So I just got on the train back home. But of course, I got on the train. The news hit the news. Everyone was calling me, but I had no reception. I was on the tube.
And everybody thought you was...
Yeah, everyone thought I was just... Everyone thought I was gone.
You got out, your dad wanted to hit you, but your mum was going, oh,
yeah, she was like, what was going on? Like, how... Yeah, and I was just ranting because I was just like so full of adrenaline. I just couldn't believe it.
Well, that's an interesting story. So did you go straight back to work the next day, or was it like, I need time off?
Yeah, no, I went back to... Wait. No, it was a Friday. It was a Friday, and Tesco shut early because of it, because of course no one's going to go there all day. The bridge will be locked off because they shot the guy. And
that was an execution, isn't it?
Yeah, they killed him.
You see the video?
Yeah.
Because he tied the knives to his hand. But I would have just tried to see those people. I'm thinking, why don't you use this? He had a fire extinguisher. The other guy had some, I don't know, something.
Yeah, it was something like...
They should have just tried to knock him off the bridge. Let him swim. Knock him off the bridge. Think about it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but if some random civilian killed him...
It's not a problem. He just killed some people. He wasn't stopping.
That's the thing. I don't even know how that works.
Well, I'd have said this and that. Because there'd have been a public uproar, wouldn't there?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Saved some people's lives, and now you want to put them in jail.
Yeah, because I know people intervened with the old London Bridge attack. But that's because they had like... Actually, this guy had like a fake bomb strapped to his chest.
Well, definitely put him in the water, innit? Still, so how did you feel I know it's a very psychological question. How did you feel when you got your bearings?
I actually, it didn't affect me as much as it properly did, because I didn't think I properly thought it through when it happened, and then when I came out of the station, everyone was calling me saying, "Are you okay?" I was like, okay, I actually realised how serious it was. I think when I was there, I didn't actually properly process it. But then after, I was like, oh yeah, it is actually so bad, like, that actually happened. I think it's because I just only heard it and was involved with, like, the people, but I didn't actually, like, see it or anything. Mm-hmm. I saw it after, so even though I saw the videos after, it like felt like I was still kind of out of the loop.
Did you sleep well that night?
Yeah, I think I went out that night. I don't even know. It was a lot. I think it was sometime. I don't even know. It's 2019, I think.
I don't remember.
Like around that time.
Okay. I remember. All I know is that they had locked off that bridge later on. They had locked off for some time.
Yeah. Then I started getting. I couldn't get the bus anymore to work because, of course, you couldn't go down the bridge. And then when I could, there was a tent there. On the bridge for the body, yeah.
But it seems that they quite strange that they had done all of that for something that was clear cut.
Yeah.
It was a nutter run round, blah blah blah. Unless they're looking for something to tie him back to other people and stuff.
It's because he was at this class about, I don't even know, like reform or something, where you're like
rehabilitation thing.
Yeah, like been arrested for previous like terrorist attacks, and you're trying to like get back on track. And he was there, and then one of the main guys is one of the guys he killed, who was doing like a uni thing on it, and then someone, I can't remember what the other girl was, because I think there was only 2 people that died.
Yeah, I hear. So you've gone back to work, everything's normal.
Yeah, they didn't even shut. Our place kept open.
Did your work ask you how you were?
Till 10 o'clock.
Did they ask you if you're okay?
No.
Okay.
And I told everyone, but a lot of people when I first told them didn't believe me. Because I don't know why, but I took a picture. I took a picture of when it first happened, and then they were like, yeah. Because when...
Have you still got a picture?
I've got the picture, yeah.
I'll see it later.
Somewhere.
I've been interested. I can use that for my for the episode.
I can't remember it being that good. I think it's just us all there, stood outside the station. It was like after I broke out of the station, I was like running around outside, and I kind of just sat at a spot for like 2 minutes, then came back to the station, and that's where I took the picture, because everyone was stood outside thinking what's going on, and of course we all got on the tube after, and no one on the tube had any idea what happened, and it almost felt like you should have been like, you don't even know what just happened up there, because they wouldn't have known.
Only if you knew, kind of situation.
And people getting off there wouldn't have known, and you feel like telling them to be like, yeah, you won't be able to cross that bridge today.
Okay. Yeah. So it's interesting how people doubt you. It's like you're trying to tell it like a pub story.
I think it just sounds too surreal.
Maybe. Yeah.
So.
Maybe. So are you more cautious when you walk around London now, especially that area?
I think not really, because this is one of them things that's just like out of the world, where it's like a terrorist attack is a big thing. Obviously at London Bridge is a hotspot, but...
Yeah, we've had people driving cars before, haven't we?
Yeah, you had the knife one as well with the fake bombs, and this one, I think there's been 3 or 4, but that's just London Bridge.
And you had people on the tubes as well before.
Oh yeah.
So we have our fair share, but it hasn't been... When you were running, right, you look quite young and fit. Did you think, bloody hell, I need to go to the gym more?
No, because for some reason, like when I run, when I'm like, there's no aim or anything, I'm like, after about, say if I'm playing football, after 10 minutes I'm like thinking, I need to do this more. But when I'm like full of adrenaline, I don't feel it.
So on the day now, your body said, we don't have a problem.
Yeah, nah, it's like, all go, like.
All hands to the deck. This is not a drill, this is not a drill. Yeah, one of those things.
It's one of the things where it's like, if you don't keep running, like, what else is going to push you?
There's no choice. There's no choice. Like, I don't care how fat or skinny or small or short or tall you are.
You got to run.
Your ass got to run. Okay. Okay. Obviously, it's anonymous. So tell me, this is one of the questions we always ask our guests. What's the impact you want to have on the world?
I want to be one of the best, well, one of the greatest producers ever, like music producers.
Okay.
Because I've been doing it for a bit now, getting in contact with people, whatever, working with people in my area, and we just want to, I've got a group of friends who all make music, and I think a couple of them rappers, a couple of producers, so we'll work together.
Okay.
So.
Right. Is it how you said you've been doing it a while? Is it you're growing on YouTube or popularity?
Yeah, well, SoundCloud is what I put my stuff on, or Spotify, but I had people been knowing I've been making music for about 5 years, I think.
Okay.
So I've been doing it since then, done a couple shows, started DJing as well, so I could start playing my songs like that. But of course, lockdown, everything is like, locked off all the sets and shows. So
I've dropped people to many a party.
Yeah, that's the problem, but it's not all legal.
Yeah, I know.
Because you get paid for it, but fined 10k. So
yeah, but that's if it's your venue. I see some people. That's what the police are complaining about. People doing it in railway arches because it's not theirs. Do you see what I mean?
I've heard people that they get fined 10k even if they perform.
Yeah, but you got to get caught.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, if you get caught, that's your problem. I saw a video the other day when the guy there's trying to get into some church, the police.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that the other day.
The guy goes, "Does anybody know if there's a back door?" I was like, "Now you're asking." That's something you should have found out when you got into the place. Like, where's the back doors? Where are the windows, exits? And just help yourself. But,
yeah, the police are gonna turn up. That's how it is.
Yeah, but you're seeing all kind of videos nowadays. How's this whole lockdown situation affected you?
I actually don't even mind it. The first lockdown, I actually liked that lifestyle of you're at home. Well, I'm a key worker, so it's a bit different. So I go out to work, come back, and the only time I really go out is to shop, and then I just stay at home and just chill, like read, play games, make music. Like, it's quite easy. And then I self-isolated for 2 weeks. The first time it was like announced, that lifestyle of just sitting out, like in the garden bit with the sun, just sitting there like for hours on end. You don't have to care about time. It's just so good. But then now it's changed a bit where things like McDonald's are open again. Not that that's a huge thing, but like takeaway services in general. So it's like eased so much. Places like IKEA are open.
Is IKEA still open?
Yeah, people always say it's not or whatever, but I'm planning to move, and I was looking, and it's just the warehouse. So you order it online, you go there, they'll give it to you on a pallet, you put it in your car and leave.
Okay.
So it actually sounds easier if you don't like the whole walking around bit.
Yeah. You just need to know what you're buying.
Yeah, that's it.
And stuff. So it's that, what they call it, click and collect.
Yeah, it's that.
That kind of thing. Okay.
Or I think you'd go there with like the book of everything they've got and be like, I want this one, this one, this one. And they'll just give it to you.
Okay. So, well, I wish you well on your music.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And what you're doing, it sounds great. You sound like a great guy and stuff. And thanks a lot.
That's all right.
We hope you liked that interview. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to get the latest daily episode. Ever considered investing in the continent with the fastest growing economy and population on Earth? The same continent that holds 30% of the world's known natural resources? Then listen to our sister podcast, Africa Investor Stories, where you will hear real investors with real stories from around the world share their experience of investing in Africa. We post Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m.